We
Yo,
out
we're
here,
back. It's been so
fam.
long. It's been so long
We out
because
here.
Oda needs breaks and whatever. But you know,
Oda needs the breaks.
we're back into it.
Man, there's the
I'm
goat. He needs the
super
breaks.
mega hype,
Yeah. Um,
and that's like an understatement.
Understatement of the year.
Because I know, you know what? Even if this chapter isn't crazy good, there's no break next week, and that's good. That's great news.
Yeah. I mean,
We love it. We love no break. We love no break next week. I stand hard at no break next week.
we stand no breaks.
We stand no breaks.
The thing is, like,
Stand no breaks.
we are in the middle, and we have been for 20 years. We're in the middle of greatness of
Yeah.
Oda, God Oda, the goat, and
Yeah, I mean, we got Film Red,
yeah,
and it's all over Shonen Jump the cover. We got Uta
yep,
on the cover,
yes,
and we got the live action thing happening. We got Wano in the anime being god tier.
yes,
Also, I want to
yeah,
point out that Luffy does have a cutlass on the cover.
yeah. That's interesting.
Luffy and Ace back together again.
Yeah, do you think we're gonna get like Jedi Ghost to Ace at some point in this series?
No, I don't. No, I meant Luffy's gonna get Ace the sword.
Wait, the sword?
The sword is Ace. Roger's sword's name is also Ace.
I did not even like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I didn't even remember that, but I don't think I ever knew that actually. Was that reviled in OBS or
It was revealed in like, I think
OBS?
a data
SBS?
book. A data book
SBS?
about swords. There was like an entry about the supreme great swords.
Okay.
And yeah. So yeah, Roger named his kid after his sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That came. The sword came first.
The sword came first.
Word. Okay.
Yo, Goppenstein, 1522 said, "Yo, hey guys."
Yo.
We're out
See,
here.
I'm still. Sorry, I'm a little distracted because I'm still promoting the stream.
Oh,
in
and
spots.
just as we're talking about the color spread, please take a good look at this week's color spread. I tried really hard to capture the film's emotional climax.
Huh.
We got Luffy in Gear 5. We got Shanks looking savage.
Always.
We got Chopper and Robin, Nami and Brooke, Helmeppo and Jinbei. Is that Smoker? Who's at the bottom? Is that Gru?
At the bottom. Sorry. Okay, I'm here now.
Is that Prince Gru and Lucky Roo? Oh, bye guys. Bye Goppenstein. We got Rockstar and that guy, the monkey and the other guy, Katakuri, don't know, Oven, Sanji with glasses looking fresh, Uta with the black wings, which is interesting.
Huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zoro, Kobe, Ben Beckman. Also, you notice that like the black wings and she's facing with the white hair.
Yes.
Like towards us. Right? Is she half Lunarian? Like what's going on?
Well, she's to the left.
Yeah, she's facing the left, so the white hair is like is hard cam side.
So like Lunarians had like King had white hair and black wings, right?
Yes.
So they're just like spilling the beans. Shanks fucked a Lunarian.
I guess.
Well, I forget. Uta actually his biological daughter though. She might not be.
Don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah, she might not be though.
There's a chance. Chapter. It's chapter. I don't even. It doesn't even say.
In the anime, well, whatever. Yeah. We'll get.
Oh, in the anime, I have no idea.
I think it was alluded to that she might have been adopted, but anyway. Lab,
Oh, no idea.
Stratum,
The
Egghead.
island of the future. The reason they stayed on the ship? Question mark.
The way I see it, when it comes to a government island, Zoro, you got to think about who's going to be around to bail them out if they get caught. Chapter 1065. The
Yo!
6 faces of Vegapunk. He's paying.
He is Pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's homage. It was the 20th anniversary homage.
This is all you, Zach. You should always do Brooke, I think.
Yo! I was thinking the same thing. Would you care for some tea?
Excuse me, sirs. You're still here?
Hang on. Just give me a moment of your time. I know our deal was to drop me off anywhere away from Wano, but I didn't think we'd be heading for a government island. This Caribou being a scrub.
Yeah, Caribou's begging for his life. I heard you helped our captain out. Appreciate it. See you around.
Zoro just completely fucking dead him.
Hilarious.
Oh, he's so nani. Thinks to himself, these jerks. I'll remember this. Curses.
Vegapunk Lab. Whoa! The stairs are moving. New steps are sprouting out of the ground.
It's so funny. It's an escalator.
It's an escalator, and it can only become stairs. What kind of setup is this? How's it powered?
Yeah. Shout out to Mitch Hedberg. I mean, we are live on stream.
Rip.
I mean, we did cut that joke last night, but like, I don't know. Yeah. Why not? We're on stream now.
Shout out to Mitch Hedberg, bro.
Because the best thing about an escalator is the escalator can never break down. It can only become stairs. Like, you never see a sign. You never be at a mall. You never see a sign that says escalator temporarily out of order. But you might see a sign that says escalator temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience.
You can still get up there.
You just gotta move those little legs. New shapes are spreading out of the ground? I like when Nami pops for technology. That's interesting. That's rare.
Yeah.
Very rare.
You know, she's a smart girl.
Well, no, I know, but I'm saying, like, you know, Usopp, I mean, stars in his eyes for everything.
Usopp, Frankie, and, like, Luffy and Chopper, yeah, they were all...
Yeah. But, like, Nami, you know, she's more level-headed.
I think Nami was into the Skypiea stuff, too, right? She was, like... Because she's just, like, a normal person.
Well,
like,
no, but she wasn't even... But she's not... She didn't, like, pop for it.
I thought she popped for some of the stuff, like the dials.
Well, right? No, but when they got to Skypiea, like Usopp and Luffy and stuff were going crazy for the wave.
They were going crazy.
Nami was like, "Yo, let me get one of those."
And yeah, they were going crazy.
It wasn't like she was like, "Oh, Sugoi."
True. She didn't have the stars in her eyes the same way that Luffy and Usopp did.
Yeah, or even this, where they're like, "Oh crap, this is crazy."
Yeah. How's it powered?
You could say the whole island runs on fire. After all, you can convert its power into any kind of energy. Mara no me foreshadowing. Mara no me foreshadowing. Mara no me foreshadowing. Sabo stocks up.
Doesn't that burn through a load of natural resources?
I'm always looking for alternative fuels.
Oh.
What was that? What was that, Frankie? Frank, oh no, oh, this is Vegapunk. Yeah. If only there was such a thing as an eternal flame. Stocks up! Sabo stocks way up!
If only there was such a thing
to the roof
as an eternal flame.
Oh, if only. If only. It's as if you combined, then I'd be able to make my very own sun. Luffy stocks to the roof!
Frankie goes, son?
Slide.
What's she's going right through the wall.
Lilith.
Hey, oh, this is me on the other side. Hey, open up.
Lilith-chan, stop dilly-dallying and walk through. You should never let your own senses dupe you. What is it, Edison?
Sanji, peeking around the corner, slide. We passed through too? No way, it's turned back into solid metal again. Knock, knock. How the heck does that work? So this is the lab. Where did Lilith-chan get to? Hey, oi.
Y'all can keep going. Dead ahead.
Who's that?
I'm Vegapunk Edison.
Heavy Kansai accent.
Howdy. Now just keep walking, like I said.
Nami, let's look for some future treasure. As my phone goes off. Let's leave that. Future treasure like what? Like a flower made entirely out of exquisite antique gems. That's a weird fantasy. I can't tell if your taste is closer to a little girl or an old hag. Future kick! Ah! Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? Jinbei? Oh, fuck. I don't think that's it. Oh, that's not. They didn't say, oh, fuck. That's me. I don't think that's him. Doesn't he look a little too young? Nah, I'm going to go with option 3. It's a coincidence. Well, wait. Sorry. Well, my first guess would be he's his son. Yeah, but on second thought, maybe Jinbei was somehow turned into a kid.
Which did just happen, by the way.
Yeah. Now I'm going to go with option 3. It's a coincidence. I mean, the kid's got wings. Although there's an ominous air about him. Out with it. Who the heck are you? And he's got fire and he's got black wings. So. He may look like a kid, but he's just as big as the real Jinbei. Frankie, I've got a bad feeling there's a fourth possibility. He's a pacifista.
He's not a pacifista. He's a seraphim.
Excuse me.
Dom. I mean, you're also Josh, but you're also Dom.
Dom Josh?
Ram
Josh. Word. Anyway.
So they get lasered. That's unfortunate.
Yes. This was all one giant trap. We should have known the government was never going to roll out the red carpet. Does that mean they're using a clone of Jinbei as a soldier? As a soldier. But he's still a kid. I really don't want to fight him. Beep, beep. Dive. What the fuck? He's got fruit powers? What's going on? Should I pop out to help, Nami? Not yet, Zeus. Oi, I know that ability.
Swim, fruit.
Swim, fruit.
Is Mr. Is Senor Pink dead?
That would be very sad.
Or is it a copy?
But how did they copy his fruit without him?
Well,
because are the beams? They always said the beams were they copied from Kizaru.
Kizaru, right? But
he's in the organization.
Dofi is working with the underworld and working with Caesar. Caesar ties to Vegapunk.
Is it like a smile copy?
Who knows?
Wait, because didn't Vegapunk make the dragon fruit that Momo has? Wasn't that a copy of Kaido's fruit?
Yes, but then we learned later that Kaido was in a lab at one point.
Yeah, but okay.
So there's plausible deniability as far as where they got that. We don't know what the deal is with this.
We don't know about Senor Pink. I see.
It would be devastating if Senor Pink.
Well, when they captured Dofi, what happened to the rest of the crew? I mean, I guess that's possible. They got arrested.
Seems tough to catch a swim man, though.
Nami! Oh, Jinbei. That's it. You just sign your own death warrant.
Wait. Hold up. This is important. This panel here with the star eye. This is important.
Jinbei.
So Mihawk's
Seraphim Jinbei. Yeah.
Seraphim Jinbei has a star eye, and he has a fruit power that's not lasers. Okay, so we can maybe assume that Boa's Seraphim also has a fruit power that's also not lasers.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. But Mihawk doesn't have the star eyes. He has Mihawk eyes.
He did, right?
Yes. Man's got Mihawk eyes. So super interesting.
Huh. Okay.
But yeah, Sanji's about to fire up.
Yeah, he's choking Nami's now Sanji's that's it, you just sign your own death warrant. I don't give a crap whether you're Jinbei or not. And Diablo Jambos comes in, bam. Big kick on the Seraphim.
This is not a named attack, just to be clear. This is just Sanji kicking him.
Yeah, but his foot's clearly on fire.
I mean, sure, but like
he's in Diablo Zombie mode. But yeah, he comes in with big kick. He sends the Seraphim across the linoleum. Yeah. Gigante Fleur, and we got sexy giant Robin.
Yeah.
What he said, that was unforgivable. Sea Serpent.
This is an awesome this is an amazing panel.
She's big and she's.
By the way, seeing how Robin's fighting in this does make me think that she's probably gonna fight San Juan Wolf, as crazy as that is.
No, I see your point.
Frankie. It's gonna be Frankie or Jinbei or Robin, I think. But I feel like Frankie's gonna fight Jesus Burgess. Like they're wrestling. Frankie's gonna fight Jesus Burgess. I think the wrestling stuff is more important than like
wrestling.
Yeah, Frankie can get big. Like that's not like what they're gonna do with that. They're gonna do like the Frankie Oda's gonna do like the strong style main event that we all want.
Yeah, I think that's a good call there. There seems to be a lot of like Robin, Frankie, Jinbei-ness between San Juan Wolf and Burgess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know some people think that Sanji
Robin fighting Burgess would be weird, but again, it's like Robin could maybe fight Katarina Devon, although I think that maybe makes more sense for
Nami.
Or even again, like if Blackbeard, bro, imagine if Katarina Devon fought Bon Clay. Like
Ivankov?
No, Bon Clay.
Bon Clay. Oh, Bon Clay.
The same fruit. Or again, some people think that, you know, if Carrot joins the crew, Katarina Devon will fight Carrot because Katarina Devon is a fox.
I'm gonna immediately cross that out.
Wow, but okay, sure, but I still think it's plausible.
I don't give that any credence at this point
I still think it's plausible because I still think a return to Wano is very plausible with Pluton still there, the Chekhov's gun of giving them the flag, Momo being integral to the end game, Yamato, Zoe, Zunisha, all that being tied together. I still think it's possible. So again,
at this point with Katarina Devon, I think it's pretty much 50-50 that it's Robin or Nami.
Well, look, so Katarina Devon is a fox and is known as the Crescent Moon Hunter.
Actually, you know what? I would give Vivi a higher chance. I'd give Vivi a higher chance than Carrot.
Carrot is a rabbit, and she's obviously Minx all have a full moon connection. So
but she's not relevant though, Zach. That's the problem. She's not. Carrot is too irrelevant.
She's still. To say she's not relevant is to completely ignore the fact that Zunisha is still
she's not relevant compared to Blackbeard's crew. I mean,
I think you're ignorant to think that she's still not important or Zoe's not important at all. Like it's super important. Pluton's still super important.
I mean, I don't mean when I mean relevant. I mean toward Blackbeard's crew. I mean, she's not relevant in that sense. She's not relevant to matching up with Blackbeard's crew. Is what I mean,
bro. Like
because Katarina Devon is the only. She's the only woman on.
You think she?
Yeah, she's the only woman on Blackbeard's crew.
Okay, and I'm saying like she got one shot by Boa Hancock. You don't think she could fight Carrot?
She's not gonna fight a lady that's not a Straw Hat.
I mean, I still think Carrot could join the Straw Hats. And Yamato.
Yeah, but even so, Carrot, she would be the bottom ranked lady Straw Hat.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, and I'm thinking Robin.
Blackbeard would have to have more people. Blackbeard would have to have more people for that to happen. I think for Carrot to get like a solo fight. You know what I mean? Brooke didn't even get a solo fight in Wano, bro.
I know, it was sad.
Like the Blackbeard crew is designed to like get all the like we're getting all the main Straw Hats onto this shit. You know. That's my argument.
Again, like you look at.
I'm not saying there's not thematic.
I'm just saying. Comparatively speaking, I know Boa Hancock very, very strong. And so, yo, what up, Sean Tredge? I know Boa Hancock very strong, but like, and her fruit is super hacks. But like, you're telling me like Nami or Robin have any issue with her? Actually,
what do you mean issue with her? No, I mean they wouldn't fight each other.
No, but I will say narratively, if I'm thinking forward. And again, like 5% chance Carrot joins the crew, but a Carrot fight, again, a rabbit fighting a fox, the Crescent Moon Hunter, the full moon imagery with Sulong, and Katarina Devon's Devil Fruit is a clone fruit. Maybe, again, like the only person I could see being like actually affected by that maybe is Nami with Bellamere, but that would be weird for Katarina Devon to have that knowledge. But Pedro, much more likely, that would fuck with Kara. I don't know.
I mean, it would be interesting for Kara Devon to fight somebody before the Straw Hats. Kara would be an interesting choice. But I just don't think Kara's going to be the one to defeat her or whatever. If Kara Devon has like a fight before that, Kara would be an interesting choice.
I'm still thinking that we're going to get a return to Wano sooner than later, and I still think that's going to loop back into Nisha and Zoe and all that and bring that all back around. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's all possible. But so, like, if the Blackbeard crew needs some wins, because so far, like you said, Devon, she got one shot by Boa, right? Not very impressive. So, I mean, maybe she needs a win or something. So maybe she could, I don't know, beat up Kara. But, I mean, kind of buries Zoe, though, because Kara's, like, in charge of Zoe now.
Yes.
So, I mean, I don't know. But the other person, I think I would maybe go 45-45, Nami, Robin, and I give Vivi 10%, probably less.
Yeah, it could be Vivi.
I'll go 50% Nami, 45 Robin. Because I like your Samwon Wolf booking actually. So I'll give Vivi a 5% chance.
Watching how Robin's been fighting recently, like becoming a giant version of herself.
Yeah, she keeps going that way. Fishman karate.
Yeah. And it's anyway, also, so that fight would be like the opposite of like her whole life and narrative has been like her trying to hide.
Yeah.
Right. And now like she's making herself as big as possible.
Yeah, that's cool thematically too.
Right. Like
I also like it because it's not what people have been saying.
it is definitely a big Swerve City.
I kind of like it. So.
But like even in this, look how big this Robin is compared to actual Robin, and like these attacks would affect Sanwan Wolf in like a big, like I don't know how big he can get, but like in what we've seen him size, like this would affect him.
Is that what that's how you say Unforgivable? I'm not sure. That was Unforgivable. Sea serpents, Seraphim reaction, Snapdragon spank, and there's a lot of she's spanking, bro. It's basically Big Robin, Gomu Gomu no Gatling.
Yeah, basically.
Oh shit.
Oh, also, by the way, just because this panel with Robin's booty out, I want to point out that Brooks stayed on the ship, and he would have seen Nami and Robin's panties if he didn't.
That's true. He done fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up. It's fine.
Okay, but then Seraphim Jinbei dives. He comes back up. He's about to throw water at point blank range at Robin.
Well, but it's not water. It's actually like concrete that's been turned into water because of the
dive fruit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's
a crazy combination.
So, because we know Fishman karate means you can turn water into weapons. So this guy with the dive fruit can turn like land into weapons, which is pretty wild.
Yes, we also don't know how this having a devil fruit affects their ability to swim. Because if it's artificial or if it's like if it's not like straight from a devil fruit, maybe Vegapunk's like circumvented that, which would be crazy.
True. Get out of there, Robin. This is Usopp. So you can use Fishman karate too. He's pulling one back. Lethal green star. Skull exploding grass.
That's a good one.
And it explodes and it makes like a skull and it's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I know this isn't Jinbei, but this still feels messed up. He's gone. He's not though. He's clutched. Wait. Is that Robin saying clutch? He's behind. No, he grabbed Usopp.
Clutching. Jinbei hops up behind Usopp and he's got him.
He's got him in a sleeper. Guy, he's fast with the dive fruit too. Yeah. Usopp! I've got this, Sanji. Usopp, don't move a muscle. Radical. Wait, he's gonna beam him while he's got Usopp like Raditz.
That's a little racist, Sanji.
Watch it, shark. That's a little right, yeah. Beam. Howie.
Oh,
it's you.
He just used a beam. Who in tarnation is this guy? Reckon this is getting real risky. The Seraphim's still just a kid. We ain't meant to put him through a laser test till later. Flare, Dr. Vegapunk, Edison. You said it. Does he have the faintest idea how much one Seraphim costs? I'll rip his blasted head off. Wouldn't go that far. Don't you think that's a bit too evil? My theory about evil and good Vegapunks after Vegapunk dies going on different teams. Stop stocks up. Oh, Eureka! I've just thought up a new invention. I'll leave the rest to you, Pythagoras. I have to jot down the blueprints anyway. Of course. You don't come across battle plans this rich every day. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Let's get some input. My hands are always full. At this point, I'd even take help from the cat. Meow. So that's hilarious. So this is actually really funny because so this is translated correctly or like verbatim, but in the original, when CP0 is talking about the Vegapunks, they reference a Japanese idiom, which is then retranslated into an English idiom, which doesn't have anything to do with cats. But in the Japanese idiom, that it is like the idiom is like, this is what Kaku says about Vegapunks to describe the clones. Is like, he says, like, you know what they say? You get so busy you'd even take help from the cat.
Yeah.
That doesn't translate back into English in the Viz or in like the TCB or the Viz. But here, the Vegapunk clone is like using the idiom that was used about his own existence. It's hilarious. This is an amazing joke. This is an amazing. It is good.
Yeah.
Dr. Vegapunk, Wisdom Pythagoras, and he's like a big, like kind of oafy looking dude. He's got like he's basically all robotic. Edison is like he's like Rocket Raccoon kind of. But Pythagoras he's wisdom, and he's got like a key on top of his head and goggles. He's like he kind of looks like
he's a great big fella.
He kind of looks like what's his name from Chrono Trigger.
He does look like Robo from Chrono Trigger.
He looks definitely like Robo, yeah.
Absolutely correct. Yeah.
The ideas won't stop flowing. York, please be a doll and eat something for me. So now we're learning about Vegapunk. They share not only consciousness, but like spatial bodiness. It's weird. One of them is hungry, so one of them's going to eat. Sure thing. Munch, munch, munch. Delicious. Bring seconds for Dr. York. Her current BMI is over 600. The Seraphim's attack patterns have continued to develop as it grows. That suggests that one's lineage factor really does store some of our recollections and capabilities. We should try to accelerate their growth, although that presents new obstacles. This is Pythagoras.
Yep.
Green blood concentration has risen, and heart rate is up to 90 BPM. I really need the toilet. I'd go myself, but I can't afford to waste time. And now we flush. Green.
So, and that was York.
York, yeah.
York went to the bathroom for.
And now she's thin again.
Pythagoras.
Gotta punch something to help me digest. Pow! And that's the Uta looking one with the double hair, with the two hair. I forget the one that's named. So sleepy. Dr. York's on today's fourth SDN cycle. Snack, dump, nap. Desire. Oh, she's Desire. Dr. Vegapunk. York. Carry over all the materials Dr. Pythagoras needs. Also, Dr. Edison is prepping for another experiment. Get to the simulation room 88. Enough, Seraphim. Return.
I can't move.
Edison, Lilith, Pythagoras. You three have had your fill too, right? Ah, what a shame. Of course that scoundrel butts in when things finally get good. Eureka! I'm Dr. Vegapunk. Shocker. And you must be the Straw Hat Pirates. Vegapunk 01. Logic. Shocker.
Logic. That's us. What the hell did you do to our shoes? They're stuck to the floor.
Dom shoes can be magnetically disabled at any point while in the laboratory.
So you're saying resistance is futile then?
I know better than to let my guard down around pirates.
Wait, we've already met two Vegapunks, that woman and the other one on the speaker.
Yes, but I am also Dr. Vegapunk.
Oh yeah, did I forget to mention I'm Vegapunk too? So Zeus up. Frankie, would you cut it out?
So, do you think this island looks like the future?
It's beyond the futures, Frankie. I mean, just look at those mecha sea beasts. There's also Vega Force 1 and the Island Aircon 2. This is as futuristic as it gets. I've never seen anything like this place before. For real, what kind of goodies are you making here? I want to take a full tour to take it all in. There's no way you and I wouldn't get along. ...
So, he says that, you feel me?
You feel me, Vega-chan?
It's actually quite the contrary. This is an island of the past.
Nani? And we cut to Luffy and Chopper. Check it out, Chopper! You can tell because it's all rusted and stuff. It's real metal, not another holo thing. Whoa!
What the heck? Could something like this really move?
If it could, how is that level of tech possible for something so ancient looking? Cut back to Frankie. What do you mean by past?
Well, what if I were to tell you that long ago there was once a highly advanced kingdom, not unlike Egghead when it comes to technology, a civilization from 900 years ago. Would you believe me?
900 years ago?
Cut back. There is a giant mech that is shaped like a Viking. Let's go.
It's shaped like a Viking, but it's in shambles.
And there's a giant katana in it.
A giant katana in its belly.
Its guts.
All up in its guts. And Jinbei, Chopper, and Luffy.
Chopper says, I want to ride it.
Chopper says, I want to ride it.
And Luffy's already halfway up its belly.
Yeah, he's climbing halfway up, along with, of course, Bonnie-chan.
What was the world like back then? Question mark, question, exclamation point.
And that's where we end the chapter. Oh, we get a full color version of the giant mech. Wow, this is fire. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, shit. Beautiful. That's, man, it's something else.
Well, if Elbaf doesn't come after this reveal, I don't know what we're doing.
I don't know anything anymore.
But this is awesome. This chapter is A. Chapter was an A. The Lord was thick. The Jinbei Seraphim.
I think in the grand scheme of things, it's definitely going to be an A, just because of the reveal. Like that's like a huge deal. I think it's like a huge fucking deal. I mean, people had speculated such a thing, but this is like. This is the shit. It's real, bro. It's
yeah.
When was the Void Century again? Was it 1,000 years ago, or was it?
No, the Void Century was 900 years ago. The world government took over 800 years ago.
Okay, so that's what. Okay, that makes sense then. Right, and so they destroyed the kingdom of cool shits and erased its existence from the history books.
Yes.
Cool. And Vegapunk, basically solo, although there's 6 of him, the 6 paths of Vegapunk, has been working not to claim the future, but to reclaim the lost past.
The past. Although smart enough, we know from his work on Baltigo that like man is a genius regardless.
Of course.
Because that was from when he was like a kid.
Yeah.
But then he wilded out and like found this island, I guess.
Right. Now, why did the world go? Why did what was pre the world government? Why did those forces take down the Advanced Kingdom? How did they do it? Because it was the Advanced Kingdom.
Well, I mean, we think partly the ancient weapons. Maybe Zunisha was involved. I mean, we don't know what the deal is with Joy Boy and Eam. Why he has
devil fruits?
Why he has the straw hat? Were devil fruits involved? Was that the first advent of devil fruits? Were the Lunarians involved? Did
this kingdom create the ancient weapons?
Maybe, probably.
Do we know how old they are?
Yeah, I mean, I think the ancient. It's likely that the ancient kingdom created the ancient weapons.
Yeah,
we don't know how they were used in the conflict.
Right.
Maybe they were used. Maybe they were given.
They got stolen.
Maybe they got stolen. Maybe they were given away to the wrong people. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But also, we don't know how devil fruits really came about, and if they were again, maybe that's what happened. Like again, like how do you beat something like that? And then Vegapunk's like, oh well, the devil fruits. Like,
Devil
blah,
fruits.
blah. Like, again, maybe
They
devil
gave
fruits,
up the ability to swim to win the war.
Yeah, I mean, like maybe Lunarians, devil fruits have something to do with Lunarians, perhaps. And then like say you have the ancient kingdom and like we'll say just the world government side. So like the world government side maybe like made a deal with the Lunarians. Somehow that got them devil fruits. That's how they fought them. And then eventually, they won and then they turned on the Lunarians later, which is what we've seen. So which is what we've heard about. Like they turned on the Lunarians.
Right.
So it's interesting. I mean, I think that's maybe the progression, but it's still kind of up in there. I think we're going to get a lot more lore pipe, obviously, with Vegapunk appearing.
Hit him with the lore pipe.
A while ago, or in an interview, I don't remember which exactly, but Oda did mention like we're going to learn more about devil fruits once a certain doctor shows up, and I think he certainly is. He's here. So again, I stand no break.
I stand no break.
Yeah, it's huge. It was great. A lot of people. So this week was hilarious with the leaks. There was like some fake stuff going around about Sanji getting injured off the Seraphim, slandering Sanji. But that's ridiculous. We saw him do a basic pre-time or post-time kick, and he sent that thing across the room.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Blackbeard. If you look at it, like Blackbeard was shook a little bit by Mihawk and had to use Haki to block his attack. And we don't know what happened after that, but the Seraphim didn't take any damage. We do know that. This Jinbei got rocketed across the room. Didn't look like he took damage either, but Sanji certainly wasn't shook.
No, definitely not.
And again, like it's arguable he didn't use armor.
Fast though.
Yeah, super fast with the swim fruit. It's super cool though. I love the idea of Jinbei with the swim fruit. Like that's such a cool. Oda really stepped up. We're getting a look at. It's very likely that the original warlords are all going to be Seraphim. So you'll have Moria, Mihawk, Boa, Dofi, Kuma, and Jinbei. No, that's 6. I'm missing one more. Who am I missing? Crocodile. Yeah. And that might be the reveal. Maybe we get the reveal that Crocodile's a woman from the Seraphim. That'd be really interesting.
That would be, He's Luffy's mom. Luffy's like, Mom! No.
Casa!
Now that the Luffy didn't kill Kaido, can we just stand the Crocodile's Luffy's mom theory forever? Just yell it a lot.
No, I mean, I still, like I was saying earlier, obviously,
the raid will fail.
I still think that Yamato and Carrot both have a pretty good chance of joining the crew. Although some people do think Bonnie might join the crew.
Interesting.
So interestingly enough, we're in a weird phase, right? Because while I was binge watching the show, and we get to the scene with Mary's funeral. Right.
Yeah.
That for me was huge. Right. That was a big moment. It's an awesome moment. Mary's like top 5 characters in the show. But in that scene, there are 10 people, or 11. There's 11 people, I think. But there are 3 extra people that are not Straw Hats. There are Kokoro, who's a fish woman.
Yeah.
There is Chimney, who is a small girl.
Okay.
And there's Gombe, who's a rabbit.
Okay.
Now, since then, Jinbei has joined the crew.
Fishman.
Now, Bonnie and Chimney are drawn with the same like lipstick.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
And also, obviously, Bonnie can become a little girl.
And
obviously, Carrot is also a rabbit.
Yeah.
Could Chimney be Vivi or Yamato? Could it be all of them? Yes. Could it be any of them? Yes. But I think the Gombe one, like that's why I think Carrot still has a shot. because that scene for me is like Oda being like, nope, this is it. And especially because we have Jinbei. And like Kokoro looks so much like Jinbei in that panel with her hair up and the robe. Like,
we hadn't even met Jinbei yet, right? We don't meet him till Impel Down.
Yeah, for me, it's like, if that's not the foreshadowing of the final Straw Hats, then like what?
But wait, where's Brook? But there's no Brook though either.
Is there no Brook?
I don't think so. He doesn't join until Thriller Bark.
Oh, that's true. Hold on, let me look at the panel though.
Not to.
Oh no, yeah, you're not. No, that is. I mean, that is a great point. I'm
not trying to destroy your theory. I'm just saying. Because at that point.
Yeah, but
the only other addition after that.
The Klabautermann is there, Lawson, and that's a ghost.
Oh. Shit. I hadn't thought of that. Well, if I can't be close to you.
Scrolling through my pictures.
And then Frankie, because Frankie's there. Frankie technically isn't a Straw Hat yet, but it's.
Yeah, I mean
that's about to happen. And. Yeah, I mean it's possible. It's also, is it possible that Oda intended for Carrot to join, but has pivoted?
I mean, maybe. But like,
did he intend for Yamato to join, but he also pivoted?
I still think the return to Wano, again, like the Chekhov's gun.
Return to Zoe.
Well, no, Zoe would go back to Wano.
Return to Zunisha.
Yeah, Frankie is there. But yeah, Brook is missing. Brook is the only one that's not there. And then obviously you have Soga King.
Well, his soul is there, maybe. No, it's not.
Well, no, but again, there is a ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There is a ghost. So, I mean, that's, it's kind of interesting, again, they get a dead crew. They get a dead ship. They have a dead ship with a ghost, and then they get a crewmate who is a ghost in a body. It's weird.
He's a soul. He's the king of soul. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Since the Yamato incident, I feel like, and by incident I mean just her not joining. I feel like I don't want to speculate anymore.
I still think that for me is like the biggest.
I mean, regardless, we know
if there is any, right? Like if there's going to be more people, if there are more people on the crew, I think that is a big.
Right now, the money seems to be on Vivi coming back. It seems to be the money.
Definitely, but I still think Vivi. Is Vivi always going to be an honorary Straw Hat? Yes. Will she join the crew and sail with them? I'm not sure. I think she might have more to do with the Revolutionary
She might be the Odin in the final arc. But again, I thought that was going to be Yamato. So
but I also think, I still think so. I still think Yamato is going to join the crew. But
she did say she's going to join them later, whatever that means. So
yeah, and I also think, again, Vivi might have more to do with the Revolutionary Army and bringing the world, as again, with Cobra dead, as a maybe her knowing the truth, her as a representative of Alabasta and as a celestial dragon and a world noble, all this stuff. I think that's going to tie in very heavily to the Revolutionary Army. So I think she might have more to do with them.
Yeah.
But like that, she's going to be a big connection between the Revolutionary Army and the Straw Hats because she is an honorary Straw Hat.
Yeah.
Already, right? Like she's already down with the cause.
For sure. I mean, I think Yamato and I think the top guys in Wano and the Momos, the Tamas, the Carrots of the world. And basically everyone who people speculated was going to be in the Straw Hats. I mean, they're still like quote unquote allies, right? And they're going to be important.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's
like the final war.
Is it that they join, or is this the crew right now?
I mean,
is this the crew right now? And then when
Luffy does his Whitebeard thing.
Exactly. When Luffy does his Whitebeard thing, we have like the Straw Hat fleet rolling up.
We definitely get the fleet, but then we also get
with all of the minks led by Carrot on Zunisha's head,
and then
you get all of the Wano people led by Yamato and Momo, Pluton, and Momo as a dragon flying next to it.
Yeah,
and then
probably, yes.
the Straw Hat Grand Fleet and blah blah blah. Like, do we get that show of force?
Probably, yes.
Not
That's
so
my
much
guess.
like them joining the crew, but like again, at that point, that is the crew, and the crew is like the crew is fighting the fucking the entire world.
Yeah, basically.
That is the world government. Like
that's what I predict. Yeah. So I predict it's gonna be. I predict the final war will be like double Marineford or whatever. Because hasn't Oda said as much? The final war is gonna make Marineford look like child's play or whatever. Like it's gonna be wild.
Again, it's not gonna be. It's literally gonna be the Straw Hats and their allies sailing through in what I visualize like the entire fucking world, gathering up everyone they've ever been down with, and then everyone just like attacking Mergeois.
Yeah. Basically.
So again, like the Drum Kingdom ships and Alabasta and the Revolutionaries and
the Frankie family.
The Frankie family with their 50 battleships. Like, yeah, all the Frankie battleships.
Let's not forget about I can't remember his name. The guy that Sanji kicked.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Those guys. Duval, bro. Duval's gonna show up.
The Flying Fish Raiders.
The Flying Fish Raiders, bro. Forget about Duval.
Yo, the Flying Fish Raiders low-key goated because they saved Brook from the Marines.
I think the Duval. It's not even an arc. The Duval reveal is one of the best things that's happened post time skip. Who will reach
the end first, Oda or George R.R.? Okay, so my headcanon. Okay, headcanon for Winds of Winter.
We're never getting those books, bro.
All right, Sean. Here, Lawson and I have completely opposite viewpoints on this. Lawson thinks he's never going to finish.
I don't think so.
My take is that Winds of Winter is already done, and he's writing Dream of Spring before it comes out because Winds of Winter was delayed, right? Yeah. It was very delayed, and he did get a lot of backlash from it. So my headcanon is that he's writing the last book before he releases the next book. I think it's been slated for November of next year, like as a pretty hard time, and there has been some chapters released. But I think he's writing the 7th book, the last book, basically before the 6th one even comes out, so that like this doesn't happen ever again. And he's just like, fuck all the haters, fuck y'all, I don't give a fuck, shit's already done. Suck dick, read the books, give me your bills, leave me alone. Like,
it's possible.
Like, I mean, I think that would be the bossest move he could possibly make, and I just hope he does it. Like, I just think it'd be so lit.
From interviews I've seen with him, though,
I know, dude.
Like that, yeah, when he asked Stephen King how he writes so much, right?
Kayfabe, though.
Maybe he might be kayfabe. He might be an old worker, you know.
I hope he's just he's an old.
He might just be an old school worker. He wants to go back to making more Elden Rings.
True.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I think Oda will. If that's not the case, then I mean, judging by the speed at which George R. R. Martin writes, Oda for sure. Because he's already given like a pretty hard timeline.
Relatively, yeah.
And I think we are there, like 5 to 6 years
from now.
From now, yeah. I think it should be over.
Yeah. 5 years from now? From now, yeah.
From now, yeah. Yeah, it's a 5-year-long story. I mean,
they said for 22
He said
years.
In 1997.
25 years ago. Yeah, about like 5 years. I'll be goated.
Probably 5 years. Square root of how long it will take.
15 years later. I mean, maybe like 5 years from now. You know, I shouldn't have those warlords, guys. That's on me.
Yeah, and the supernovas.
10 years after that. Okay, but for real this time.
The One Piece is the last game, so it's a Dream of Spring.
Oh shit.
Just eats it into the sun.
What is it? What's the last book called?
A Dream of Spring.
A Dream of Spring. He just opens the chest up. Dream of Spring. And he's like, Nani?
Entai! Fuck Brand.
Hey, Sabo, take care of this. Yeah. Die in kind.
It's fucking hell.
Anyway.
Like, fuck Brand. Who had a better story than Brand? I did!
And who had a better story Bro, I bet Bran becomes king in the books, bro. I bet.
No, if Bran, okay, the only way Bran
definitely becomes king in the books.
The only way if Bran becomes king is if like we get like real heavy, crazy magic shit, and he's not actually like.
Yeah,
he
probably does more stuff too. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, he probably does more stuff and is like not Bran, but is actually
goated.
Daemon Blackfire or whatever, who was the three-eyed raven before him, or is just like the amalgamation of the three-eyed raven, which is like basically an eldritch god.
No, yeah, my prediction is Bran still becomes king. Daenerys still does the thing where she turns heel or whatever. It's just all a lot better because it's in the books. Like I definitely think those two things happen. I just think it's like not no one, but like it's just done better. So people aren't like this is.
I'm
terrible.
Actually so once the books are written,
Bran just does shit because he can actually do magic.
I think the money is really in a Game of Thrones like animated adaptation.
Yeah, you've said this. Right.
The world is massive.
Yeah. It's also cold. Bundle up.
It's cold. You better bundle up. But the world in Game of Thrones or Song of Ice and Fire is really, really big. The magic is huge. And stuff like some stuff, like a lot of the lore stuff that I assume will come back around in the later books. And that's like part of why it's taking so long. The 5 forts, oily black stone, fused stone buildings, shy by the shadow, Euron Greyjoy trying to summon an eldritch kraken god or whatever, like that kind of shit. I mean,
cool shit.
Yeah, cool stuff.
Wow.
The Gold Company and the Blackfires and the dragons and the Valyrian steel armor and all this other shit. It gets lost. It got lost in the live adaptation, and I think obviously in an animated adaptation, it could be unreal dope. Like, it would be so good. And you could even get a lot of the same voice act. Like, you could get a lot of the same actors to do voices because it's way easier. Or you could even just use their voice, the same voices again, because like a lot of the show was good. 6 seasons. Like you could just animate a lot of the original 6 seasons and be good. And use the same voice actors, same things, and call them back for the reshoots on the last couple seasons. But
it's true.
And then obviously you need new actors because there's mad characters that they skipped, like the man Strong Belwas, which is the biggest mistake. That's when I knew that the show was going downhill when they took out Strong Belwas. He was like a gladiator guy who served as Daenerys's bodyguard.
Okay.
In Marine. And yeah, he was awesome. So the way he fought was he had mad scars on his belly and stuff, and people thought he was like bad. But what it was that he would let his opponent have one hit, and then he would break their neck. So he just had like a scar for every fight, but like he was undefeated though.
Right, he did the dick kicking contest, but he always let them go first and still won.
But then always also won.
I mean, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, I mean, he was awesome. And then he's the one. They try to poison Daenerys, which is I believe is in the show. They try to poison Daenerys, but she doesn't like the food that they poisoned. So Strong Belwas starts to eat it, and he houses mad like
poison food,
mad poison food, and then he just like gets kind of sick. And then they realize it's poison, and he just gets angry and just fucks up a bunch of people. He's like, "You made me sick, and tried to poison Daenerys." Blah blah.
Yeah, that's a cool guy that I wish was in the show. You know who else I wish was in the show? Euron Greyjoy, and not whatever the fuck we saw.
Yeah. Also, his brother Victorion Greyjoy was also a very cool, sympathetic, kind of lame loser babyface, but
cool, like a fun loser, yeah.
But you still kind of want him to like succeed in the end, and he's just not in the show at all.
Yeah,
he makes
you dislike Euron even more because didn't he cuck him?
He does, yeah. He basically he cucks
his brother.
Euron's punching bag, but like, and you want him to like be good, but like but like he's like the noble one,
right?
But like he's still like it's rough.
But he's like a loser.
Yeah.
Who Euron has cucked.
Because we know in that world, in Game of Thrones, it's been obvious. It's established. Season 1, the end of book 1. You know,
the noble die.
The noble, the honorable die. They die. And so Victorion is like here, but he's also a pirate. So he's like an honorable pirate. So he's not like a Ned Stark, right? Because he's still an Ironborn. So he's still like a savage. So he has, but again, very sympathetic, very interesting plot line with Victorion, and it's just completely not in the show. And it's just like, those are the types of things that I think would really make like an animated adaptation better in a lot of ways. Because you could do so much more.
Definitely.
Speaking of anime adaptations, One Piece is slapping.
Well, we gotta watch some of it, brother.
I know, dude. It's really good right now.
Yamato versus Kaido. It's going down in the anime.
Also, Dragon Prince is out. We're watching Adventures of Dai, which is epic.
Dai is fire.
Yeah, we got my bad. The Legend of Avaros is the Dragon Prince season, and then Adventures of Dai, Dragon Quest, Adventures of Dai, Dragon Prince, Legend of Avaros.
Yes.
Avaros trash.
Avaros trash. Get the reverse grip on the blade. I think. Oh, and also,
we're gonna get next chapter is going to be bananas.
Yeah.
BANANAS.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Is Luffy gonna end up robot?
Throw. There's the bundle. You can get it there. The Phoenix Golem's first bundle.
Oh yeah, baby.
Right. Oops. Right.
Oh wait,
there.
Did I that game? I think I did.
Did
I make maps for that? I think I did.
You did. Yeah.
So this is a
bundle, baby.
This is a stream effort. Big stream effort.
Big stream effort.
So support your mans.
I'm just gonna leave it there.
Support, yeah, absolutely. Leave it up.
Yeah.
Alex Fleming, Lawson Phoenix, Flemdog Millionaire, the Golem, obviously. Lawson Phoenix, the Phoenix. They make a Phoenix Golem. That's always in forever, as far as I've heard.
I think it is always in forever.
Or is it then now? Did you just steal the WWE thing? Is it then now?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't even my idea. It was Alex's idea. But one thing that is not forever, the One Piece. Well, but you know what it is?
I mean, I do know what it is. Do you? Do the viewers? Yo, Sean Tredge, what's the One Piece? Legend. Sean Tredge, type it in chat.
Type in the chat, Sean.
Sean Tredge, type it in the chat. Type it in the chat. Is he still here?
Hey, also check this out.
Oh wait.
I can't. Oh, what the fuck? I can't do it.
Do it. Type it again.
Oh, I can't do it while I'm live. Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, what were you trying to do? Trying to show.
I was trying to
get us thrown off again.
There was a new thing, so I decided I was.
Oh, I mean, before we go off, hopefully Sean Chad just type in what the One Piece is in chat, or someone. There it is. Yeah, you did. That's fine. That works. But that link, sodabags.itch.io, that brings you to the first fantasy bundle. It is an awesome compendium for ICRPG, a tabletop game, role-playing game. It is really, really fun, designed by the man to my digital right.
Digital right.
My digital right. And it's really fun. Again, I play tested. I've played a ton of it. It is really, really fun. All the classes are super fun. You can do a ton of stuff. We've been messing around with a horde mode variation, so be on the lookout for that. And I think, again, the amount of things that can get done with the system are really awesome, and the stories that you can tell are epic for sure.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, definitely check that out for sure. Oh yeah, Sean, Chad, you want to throw that up, Lawson?
And then also,
something like that.
It's the One Piece of music. Dot.
I forget the rest.